look forward to working with everybody. I'm very, very excited to be here. So let's take a look at the 10-year goal for Baltimore City Public Schools and look at some of our challenges. So challenges are, we have schools with different academic focuses, okay, approaches, and grade span. Too few of our students are reaching their academic goals and standards. Okay, too few of our students are experiencing the excitement for learning. And also, when you look at professional development, a lot of our faculty aren't really getting the PD that they need to be very, very successful and integral in the classroom. So let's take a look at some of the goals that we have to ensure that we meet those needs. We have to build a foundation of reform that ensures that all of our students have access to educational opportunities to meet their specific needs. We also have to spark the interest of learning, which means as a student in the classroom, I have to feel comfortable that when I come to school every morning, that I'm excited, that I'm ready to learn. So that has to be integral in the classroom, okay? Because when we graduate and go into that global economy, okay, we have to be successful. And part of that success has to happen in the classroom. We also have to set high expectations for our students to ensure that when they walk out that door into the larger world, that they're also successful. But in order to do that, we have to incorporate best practices into our pedagogical practices to ensure that we are teaching, okay, and providing current information in the now. Let's look at our, so in order to do that, actually, we have to provide a certain level of civility and respect to our students. And what does that mean? That means we have to incorporate restorative practices. And what does that mean? It means that we have to have open, respectful communication to help minimize conflicts. We have to learn that with our students, and our students have to learn that with each other as well in the course of the day in their school. Utilizing restorative practices, which means that we have to ensure that students aren't only focused on the punitive aspects when they get into trouble, aren't only focused on punishment, but it also focused on, okay, how they can use reflective practices, you know, to ensure that they don't get in trouble anymore. So let's look at the vision. The vision overall is to pursue a comprehensive approach to leverage our existing strengths, okay, and turn a deep focus to work in 3 key areas. And those key areas are wholeness, literacy, and leadership. Okay, so as a school, we're all committed, okay, to continuous growth and to development to ensure that our students are successful in the global world. Dr. Centelises once said, we shouldn't focus primarily on high-stake testing, okay? That the focus has to be placed on skills and disposition with a specific emphasis on the quality and depth of our experiences. What that means is that we have to create an opportunity for our students to be successful. And what does that mean? Take a look at literacy. Okay, when we look at literacy, we have to emphasize and improve literacy teaching across all grade spans and content. Okay, we have to make literacy an integral part of our school, but also we have to ensure that students who are taking those classes are very, very, very excited and that we're incorporating aspects of who they are into the classroom. We have to look at the whole student, wholeness, okay? Which means that, you know, we have to ensure that students who are in our classroom are very, very successful. What that means is we have to blend their individuality, their creativity, their innovation into our offering because they are unique people in front of us. So leadership is everybody's responsibility. So if you're a lead teacher, first-year teacher, principal for priority school, secretary from K to 8, a guidance counselor, if you are a budget analyst, if you're an assistant principal, executive director, director of leadership, okay, you are all responsible for how our students navigate our school. Very, very, very important. And so when we look at leadership, even if you're the janitor, you're still responsible for how our students learn. So we have to be cognizant of that, and we have to exemplify that, okay, with our students at all times. So what's our goal? Our goal here is that all employees have the responsibility to improve our professional practices, that all of our employees must demonstrate exemplary internal and external customer service, that all of our employees are culturally competent and continuous learners, okay, that we have to personalize our professional learning, which is very, very fundamental to our organization to ensure that our teachers are proficient, okay, and can navigate the terrain without any problems whatsoever, okay, and that all our employees, okay, do have a direct impact on how our students learn, and that it's all of our responsibility and not just the responsibility of our teachers in the classroom. So in closing, I'd like to say that, you know, for the Office of Organizational Development, that we have to provide equitable access to multiple pathways for professional growth based on personalized development, that we have to advocate for professional learning opportunities, support, and resources that's going to consider the diverse needs of all of our students, including our teachers as well too, that we have to model highly effective professional learning that's aligned with professional learning standards, very, very key in monitoring if we're doing it correctly, and if we're not, how to retool, and that we have to provide support to enhance cultural competence. And if all these pieces are together, okay, then we can ensure that when we look at our 10-year comprehensive plan, that we're not only going to meet that agenda, we're going to exceed it. But we're only going to exceed it if our students are happy with the product that we're providing. And the only way we're going to measure that, okay, is to look internally and ask ourselves, are we doing it right? And if we're not, we've got to do it better. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I look forward to working with everybody. Thank you very much.